We gotta go.
Been a long time.
Like riding a bike.
Yep. Like riding a bike.
From colleagues to hated enemies and finally to lovers, you can say Jim Raynor and Sarah Kerrigan have a past. These two characters have been at the center of Starcraft lore since the very beginning. Never has the term star-crossed lovers fashioned itself quite so literally as it does in Starcraft II, Heart of the Swarm. The former Terran ghost and Queen of Blades returns to humanity after the Xel'naga artifact cleanses the Zerg world of Char. Now faced with transitions from Zerg to human, Kerrigan finds herself in a world that resents her for the millions she slaughtered while fighting the savage Zerg urges hidden inside of her mind. Not to mention Mengsk is doing everything in his power to see to it that Kerrigan's revenge isn't fulfilled. Gameplay with Kerrigan takes us back to a far more polished and advanced version of Warcraft 3, with influence from the popular multiplayer online battle arena genre. She serves as the ultimate and overpowered hero unit with 4 abilities: Q, W, E, and R. Throughout the campaign, she'll gain levels, maxing at 70, based off of completing missions and bonus missions, not from killing enemies. These levels unlock multiple abilities that the player can use to customize Sarah. If you want her to have extra passive health and a stronger auto attack, you can do that. If you prefer Kerrigan to be more ability-based with fast, refreshing mana, you can set that up as well. The beauty of this system is that nothing is permanent. After every mission, you can change this loadout at no cost. Levels also gain her more passive health and damage. The other customizable aspects of the game come from the evolution pit. After completing certain missions, you'll have the option to give some of your primary units one of 3 different bonuses. Like Kerrigan, these abilities can be changed after each mission. Throughout the campaign, you'll also unlock evolution missions, short optional missions that present a way for you to specialize your units. You'll be presented 2 options for some of your core units, and be forced to permanently alter that unit. For example, with Zerglings, you can give them the ability to scale cliffs and pounce at enemies, or hatch nearly instantly with 3 Zerglings rather than 2. Once you choose this, you can never change it. Instant evolution is a harsh mistress. Heart of the Swarm does a surprisingly stellar job of making each level unique. Each map isn't just raising an army from a hatchery and defeating X opponent. At times you'll have to capture and hold points, command 2 different hero units that have to perform specific tasks, infiltrate ships, race against an opponent in tasks, and complete side missions to get bonuses. And oh yeah, there are boss battles in this game too. As an expansion, you can expect to complete the campaign in 12 to 15 hours depending on how involved you are in it. There are 27 total levels in the game, and the constantly developing plot will keep you hooked the whole time. While the story is entertaining, you really shouldn't take the dialogue too seriously. After all, Starcraft 2 is a Blizzard game, so you have to expect their sort of punny humor. With various difficulty settings and level achievements, there's plenty of replayability and score hunting. There are a bunch of new features to make your multiplayer experience easier for beginners. Your workers will automatically start harvesting, and the building attached to your workers will have a number above it to show optimized stats. While these features are beginner-friendly, they don't necessarily prepare you for the multiplayer experience. The learning curve on an esports game like Starcraft 2 is steep. Other than that, the multiplayer is pretty similar to Wings of Liberty, which is not a bad thing at all. If you're a Starcraft nut, a Blizzard fanboy or girl, or just an overall esport type player, Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm is a must-buy. Although it's technically labeled an expansion, the amount of quality content and technical polish is well deserving of the hefty price tag. We're giving Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm a 9.5. Be sure to check out GameZone.com for the full review, as well as previews, other reviews, news, and the latest in Zerg fashion. Thanks for watching.